Hi, welcome to today's episode. Remember on my last vlog when I showed you I had bought a brown chocolate yarn for a bigger project? Yeah, we are currently working on that. I figured because it's a big project, I could give myself a head before officially starting this episode so that it's not something that takes me long to produce the episode and publish it. So welcome to today's episode. While I'm working on this project, I would like to give my unpopular opinion in the crochet world. I know I'm still new in the crochet field, but I think I've worked on projects and yarns and to have an opinion. I think I've worked long enough to have an opinion. Before I even get there, I realized that in my last vlog, I didn't show you guys how the mustard sweater ended up being after I corrected the neck. So let me show you how it looks. This was the final look. We corrected the sweater so that where the neck is crisscrossing is where the flag is. I really like the final product, much as I haven't fitted it to know whether or not it was a hit or a miss. But I might do that at the end of this video so that both of us can see how it looks. Yeah, we're done with one sleeve, and this is the progress we currently have. I really love the project. It's one of my best sellers. I have crocheted so many projects for my clients. This is one of the best sellers in my business. The first unpopular opinion is that the scrappy yarn projects do not look entirely nice, in my opinion. I'll give you an example. This is what I'm talking about. A scrappy yarn is the thing that has different colors. When I bought this skein of yarn, it had those, the colors that start with the off-white, like it's shown here. Off-white, then goes to blue, then dark blue, brown, like that. When you see the skein of yarn, it looks beautiful. It makes you think, how am I going to use, which project am I going to work on? This, I was trying to work on a hexagon sweater, and I don't see myself completing it because I am not a big fan of scrappy yarns. I feel like the concept of scrappy yarns, even the name granny squares, is the reason not so many people like crocheting, or people think that crocheting is an old person's business, is an old person's hobby. In an endeavor to combat that, I found that my personal style is doing something like this. So instead of doing an entire project of yarn that has different colors, which for me looks ugly, this is how I repurpose multicolored yarn. I put it in this case, I intend to make a trouser out of this. So a multicolor on the waistband and on the band of the feet, where it ends. I'm also going to make a hoodie out of the same concept so that it's a two-piece. And the hoodie, I intend to put this multicolored yarn on the cuffs of the hoodie. But I cannot for the life of me make an entire project with the scrap yarn, because for me that's ugly. In another video, we will address some of the reasons why crocheters don't complete their working projects. Like in this case, in camera it looks good, but up close you can see my face. So I don't like that see-through concept of a trouser. So I'm trying to learn stitches that will help me get, this is a half double crochet. Whoever was teaching it she used a double crochet, which is even more lacier in my opinion. So I tried using half double crochet because they're shorter and it's still a see-through. So in another video, we need to talk about some of the reasons why you have WIPs. So this is the project so far. If you noticed, most of my, unless I've been given a specific client orders, most of my projects use a monochrome because I find monochromes beautiful. Tell me that's not pretty. Tell me that's not pretty. And this is the back panel, by the way. So let us continue. On we currently have, we're done with the back part of the arm that requires an increase here. Then now we're working on the front part that goes with the decrease. What is it about reaching this part of a project that makes you just want to leave the sleeves as is? Maybe continue a few rows until here and then just leave the sleeve floating like that. It's like, I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. It's giving. It's giving. Anyway, that is just my opinion. Speaking of opinions, the second unpopular opinion I have about crochet is that hooks like this, the ones that have a handle, are way better than hooks like this. In fact, in my opinion, needles such as this were created to just punish the hands, you know, just bring arthritis sooner rather than later. Because when I work with these needles, however, and these are 5.5 both of them, but regardless of what sizes, I have a 7, I have an 8mm hook, and the feeling is just the same. When you attempt to crochet using this one, you have to go all the 360, 180s, all of it. But when you're using needles that have handles, all you need is to put your thumb here, and then the rest of it just glides. I don't know if I can show you an example with the current project that I'm working on. So when you put your needle like this, all you need to do is, I'm working with a half double crochet, so all you need is yarn over, pull a yarn, and you see, yarn over, you see. But then you can't do that with this one. With this one, if you try pivoting with just your thumb and let the other part of the needle glide on the yarn or on the project, it's going to slip. So you have to use all your fingers to hold. Poke through the project, grab a yarn over, pull through. You can't just use 2 fingers or something. So I cannot tell you how much I have used pain relief on my hands anytime I find myself working with this project. Anyone who is using a crochet hook that doesn't have this handle is doing so much disservice to their hands. I haven't done a research on this so that I can base my opinion on research, but based on personal experiences, you can't work on a very big project using the needles without a hook. And even if you do, you're just punishing your hands. Yeah. So that's my second opinion. Hi, this is the final product of the sweater you're working on. I love the alpine stitches in the middle, the cable stitch detail. My third unpopular opinion is that it takes a disciplined mind to complete a working project. I know there are different reasons why you will find yourself getting tired of a crochet project, and what I've learned in my journey of making garments is that it takes a disciplined mind to complete a crochet project. Most of the time you'll find that if you're undisciplined in completing a crochet project, chances are completing a crochet project isn't the only place that you are undisciplined. You'll find yourself unable to complete a book you just started reading. You'll find yourself unable to complete a drawing you just started. You'll just be a sequence or a collage of unfinished projects. I have learned that in committing to completing a project helps in silencing what Jay Shetty calls a monkey brain. Jay Shetty explains a monkey brain as the part of our brains that is always distracted by shinier objects. You're working on this, all of a sudden social media sounds exciting, you want to stop on what you're supposed to do, something that will actually pay you, and you jump over, let's say, social media, surfing, TV series, movies. Yeah. So those are my 3 unpopular opinion, and this is the project that we worked on. I remember I told you that I'm going to try on the other sweater that I did in my previous vlog. Let me try that out now for the first time. Yes, let's see how it looks. This is the final fit, and I don't know how I feel about how hidden this I should have moved it this way a little bit. I like its fit. I just don't like the way the flag is hidden here. So if I put my hands down like this, you can't see it. I don't know if it can be seen when I stand. I don't know how I feel about that. I also don't know how I feel about it. It feels like it's a little bit, I don't know how I feel about here. It feels like it's a little bit tight. But for the purpose it was created for, the warmth, the color, the creativity, I love it. And this is the whole point of having a prototype, to know which amend you can do. For example, I think going forward I will not be putting the flag so much to the corner. I think I'll be putting it closer to the corner. We live, we learn, and that is the final look. I hope you like it. Let me know what you're working on. If you've reached till here, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the continued engagement in these crochet videos. I truly appreciate, and thank you for the growth in the subscription. Kindly consider to like, share, subscribe. Let us grow this family. Till the next episode. Bye.